Heyo! Welcome on back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And it's me, a wild something that rhymes with hunt. And I'm here for one reason, and one reason alone. Gwent, my good sir. Gwent would assist me greatly.
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
Oh, damn. When did I get this card? That's pretty good. Also, damn. I said damn. I don't know, does that count as a swear? I feel like YouTube is good with the word damn. I don't know. I distinctly remember having an argument with my mother when I was young about how damn's not a swear word. I hear that word all the time. People use damn all the time. Alright. These are some good cards. Alright. Alright. God damn you. By the way, if you're wondering why I haven't been talking, it's because I'm eating chips. I love chips. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, eat it. I win. Give me the card. What I get. That's okay. It's good if I ever want to play a monster deck, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Hmm. I could destroy all those in one fell swoop. Kind of want to. See, what are you gonna do now? Hmm. No, ho ho ho. Oh, hey, what you doing there, huh? That's a good move, a smart move. I don't like that move. You're driving me insane. I'm sorry, do you have any cards? Because, like, if you don't have any cards, you can just tell me that, you know? Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Sure. No, hey. That's fine. Why would you play that there? Now that just makes me mad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like losing, but I don't like seeing a bad game of Gwent even more. What two cards do you have? Alright.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that sheep?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant huts?
Show me what you got.
That's a pretty good outfit set. Oh, look at that, another decoy. I'm surprised those don't do more damage.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Oh man, I love Gwent. It's all about Gwent for me. Always has been, always will be. Swap. Here we go. Now this is gonna be a real game. Yeah, there we go. Right off the bat. Real game. Ooh, look at you. It's one smart cookie we got here. Wow, I can beat all your cards with one card. No. I really expected him to play like a Biting Frost. That would have been funny. Alright, okay, buddy. Oh ho. Valor. Yep.
I'm a right and randy dandy. The ladies find me handy.
Want to hit the Lord, eh? Rustle up some books.
Betcha this is scratching her arse.
Could use some hair of the hound.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gwent.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
Let's lay him down.
I knew it. Oh my god, can you give up already, asshole? Fuck you. Bro, what are you doing? The Baron doesn't know how to do math. Oh, you're fucked. Now this is satisfying. Now this puts a fucking smile on my face.
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
Well, I kicked your ass. I'll kick all these other people.
You got soused last night too. What did I do to deserve your company?
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lad.
Wait. Oh man, it's not until after you beat the area, until you like complete all the missions here, that you get a fast travel point in the actual fucking key. Oh.
Pox on a lot of you.
Pox on you.
Got their asses whipped like a Novi rat.
Yeah, let's do this guy first.
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Course not. Wench dragged me some pine so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Not well at all. Ain't no fish.
Heard you're a good boatwright, and an even better card player.
Wanna play?
Always ready for a round.
You're a man well traveled, so tell me.
Oh ho. Damn. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta make sure. damn, man. Somehow still winning it, just barely. God damn, I should have never given up my Scorch. What the fuck? This guy is evil. This guy's an evil man from an evil land. Holy fucking shitballs. He has 8 more. He has literally every fucking card in his deck. That's a bullshit.
He lost, but you needn't get your breeches in a bunch. Round here they say bad luck at cards means good luck at love. Proven true in my case. Wench I live with's not fit for nothing.
Alright, fuck you, man.
You
Fuck
again.
you and your fucking old ass wife hating
Up for a round of
bullshit.
cards.
What? I hate
not?
my old
Let's
lady.
play.
What? Fucking divorce her then, pussy.
Always ready
Alright?
for a round.
I don't give a fuck to hear you whinge
Man,
and
well traveled,
fucking
so tell me.
complain about your wife, bro. Alright? Fuck you. She's a beautiful woman. You're an awful sack of shit. Alright. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you're kidding me. Like, I could not have gotten a worse start. Oh, this is the worst. Because, like, no matter what, if I pass, he's just gonna pass, and then, oh, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. That is just not fair, man. That's just awful, man. I got such a bad initial
He
hand.
lost, but
Yeah, no.
You again.
My bunches are in britches
for a
or
round of-
whatever.
Always.
Shut up.
you try to win
Not
them
you,
all,
Geralt.
but you
Sorry.
won't.
You, well, I will. I'll fucking kill you. Okay. Alright. Didn't realize I had that. Now, question. Who's getting cut? Thinking, probably Kirametz. What did you just take? You evil fucker. Alright, this is fine. Oh, fuck. I thought, okay, well. There we go, finally. Jesus, that was a hard one.
Rules say the card's mine.
Aye, 'tis indeed. Gods, believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him 'cause he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself. Where'd you come from?
Hey-ya!
Well, there's the windmill. Windmill. Meal. Windmill. I have to say, you know, nobody's watching, correct? Yes. Okay. If you truly want to, like, get under my skin, just, like, correct my pronunciation. Like, that is, like, the one thing to do to, like, really just, like, piss me the fuck off.
White Wolf. Been expecting ye? Come closer.
Okay.
We know each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much, if you've a bite to eat.
Wanted to ask you.
I play Gwent. And we can play for the prize card in my collection.
You a mind reader?
The good gods did bless me with some precognition. I say some, because it's selective like, only applies to mundane matters. Not a bird'll ever shit on me, but all my foresights never helped me win at Gwent.
Let's lay him out.
Alright. Oh, monster deck, okay. That was a very bad move. Oh, damn. God damn, you play the spy card. Oh. I can't even trash it now. Fuck, I'm pissed. Well, I gotta play this. Damn.
So is the soothsayer's lad. I know where to find the finest slippery jacks this fall, but how to play and not lose, that I'll never know. A beautiful win. Take this card, you deserve it.
Know of any others who play Gwent?
You've but one opponent worth your while in Velen, in the village of Midcops. They calls him Haddy. He's a tyke. Barely a handful of summers to him, but don't let that fool ye.
Where does that word come from?
The Black Chimera's now to... That hurt?
If you're wondering what word I'm wondering about, it's the one that starts with a T.
Those
You know what?
boys
I'll
wanted
come
to
back.
fight the merchants to walk so far.
Me man went to see the witch again.
She's enchanting them. I tell ye, sucking the life from their bodies.
Since me husband went to her, all he does is sit outside with his teeth.
Don't
help
eat
with anything,
cats.
Mole.
That's a message I can get behind. Alright. Hey, what's up, Hattie?
You play Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sew, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play cards. So Hattie plays Gwent.
So let's play.
Wait, what? Huh. I don't know. Sorry. I'm just astonished because I happened to go look up what the origin of the word tyke, and apparently it's from Old Norse, which is spelled T-I with a, I don't know accents, but it's got an apostrophe over the I rather than the dot. T-I-K, which it also has another word, bitch. Hun. I gotta look up the origin now just to see, is there a Old Norse word meaning bitch? Well, that's interesting. Oh, alright. Wow. Wow, that was one of the easiest games of Gwent I've ever had. Fucking poor Hattie got a really bad
Hattie
hand.
lost. It happens. Take your praise.
Alright.
Catch something.
What'd I even win? Ah, I got Vernon Roach. Nice. Oh, I got 2 cards.
This be
2
the
for the
witch.
price of 1.
Scrum before I lose my patience.
My oh my.
Geezer copper.
I know, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a good outfit. One of the best, in fact. But I don't know. Hmm. All right. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I don't know. I think the red looks best on this. I do kind of like the turquoise. Turquoise? How do you even say that fucking color? It's not even like a real color. Nah, I'm kidding. But hmm.
Geezer copper.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
All right. Did I save the game? No, I didn't.
Ah!
Wait, hold on. Did that save? Okay, yeah. Anyway, get this quest out of here. We're doing Triss's quest.
Welcome. Welcome.
Ooh.
What have you got there?
Somebody to play in Gwent, huh? Hmm?
A game of Gwent. How about it?
Hmm. there's no way you're winning this. I don't believe it. Fuck. Oh, not only did he win, but he tricked me. I'll be taking that, please, and thank you. Now, watch this shit. Ooh. That's why you never fucking play me in Gwent. That's why you never, ever, in a billion fucking years challenge me at this game called Gwent, you dumb motherfucker. Alright, anyway, good game. Thanks for the card. Alright, anyway, let's go visit Triss. You know, I'm looking just so great with my cool hood and a nice beard.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
I am a little half tempted to get like the mustache and the soul patch. Or the mutton chops. I don't know. They're all great, but I'm gonna go for this.
Must have left something.
And what?
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin.
I love how they hide behind Geralt, and then Geralt just like moves out of the way.
This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, So I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
All right. I love how they're like, oh hey, you can't steal this stuff, and then it's just like, oh yeah, hey freak,
Hairbrush.
gonna leave you to
Only
do
ever
what you
known
want.
Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was
Whoa.
allergic to potions.
I just wanted to look at Geralt's face. I did not want to look inside Geralt's face. That kind of spooked me. Not gonna lie. Happy Halloween. Ooh, it's spooky season.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. The rose of remembrance. All dried up.
Damn. Does he always say that? Because I swear I've come here at some point, and I don't know. I thought I remember Geralt saying, "Oh, the Rose of Remembrance. You kept it after all these years." I could be wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I want to look this up. It'll probably be out there. The Witcher 3. Oh, okay. No, it's Wilton no matter what. Alright.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
It's a state of mind. Understand?
You seen the new waitress?
Generally tired, back in Coventry.
Worth seeing.
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
White
You
one.
read my
Take a
mind.
gander over here.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Good!
You know the ballad of
Pickpocket!
who scorned enough garden?
That ain't real fire. Uh-uh. It is too. Smooth action first. That's why it don't hurt.
The thinking, Cass.
Behave yourself.
See right
Do
away.
what you must.
What say we up over to a brothel this evening?
We can try it at home later. Nice.
Help a poor fellow out.
Holy.
Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
Well, you're not as clever as you think, and I'm not blind. You're on your way to see the King of Beggars.
Gonna rob me? Got any ploughing idea what a courier is? This gold is from the non-humans. Take it, and you be fucked.
I don't want anything from you.
Pucker up and kiss my arse.
Come on, we can figure something out.
Ah, sod off, Pufter. Help a poor fellow out.
For a river. It never rains, does it? It pours. Ah, the bonny birds that prance by here. Cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy this yen for wenches. It'll be your being, I tell you.
Let 'em in if they're so eager. Black ones, Radovid, maybe they'll rid the place of bandits.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum...
Why don't you all just get off my
Here
back?
crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man. What's more, the horse aren't steal youngins. Yes, steal them and subject them to vile torture till the babes transform into beasts wretched as themselves.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
For a relic, I'm pretty darn good with a sword. Know a cut where you'd bleed to death before you hit the ground. Run out of things to say? Good.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people. Kill it, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
There must be order.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in, please.
You're a fierce one, but in fairness in your eyes.
Any needs must.
I'm knackered.
The thinking custom will see right away up the best deal.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Oh!
It
eternal fire, why me?
Your peepers.
Ow!
So strange.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right, give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord, when your gut's so empty it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I'd drop them with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
As far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then?
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know. God protect.
Look! Look!
Here's a copper.
This guy winked at me and everything. God damn it. I'm getting swindled left and right. But that's alright. I mean, I got money to spare. I can give it away.
Dancing on a stick arm.
Let's follow this guy. I mean, typically I just go talk to the one guy who's sitting up on a ledge. Ooh!
What's your hair, lady? Yeah?
No.
Nosy bugger.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Me. You have my word.
A freak's bilgy gas, naught more. How stupid do you think I am? Grab the whore's son. Smash the bugger.
Oh, we're fist fighting.
Take him from the back. Together now. Kill the whore's son. Suck the whore.
That's it, you're in for it!
Keep it together, legs!
Gotta get around him!
You're carrion!
That's it, you're in for it! He's a warlock!
You're carrion!
Oof. I got punched to death.
Nosy bugger.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
No one.
Grab him! Smash the bugger!
All right.
That's it.
He's a warlock! Fucking come on!
Me! Leave him to me! Die, fool!
Blowing in the cut!
That's it. Bloody
This shit. Cover your eyes!
That's it.
Gonna gut you!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Bloody curses. This shit. Kill him.
Oh, you're in a corner. You should know you never put somebody in a corner. Oops.
Son of a whore.
Come on, tough guy. Alright, I only had to cheat using magic, but I beat up
Stop.
4 dudes.
Enough. I was just following orders.
That is not a good
Simple question.
justification.
You're gonna give me a simple answer. Where's the putrid grove?
In Lacells. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows. Farrowed piglets.
See, just gotta make the effort.
All right.
Hmm. Let's see, where's the head drunk barber? I feel like he's somewhere around here.
They're still around. One for the price of two.
Nice razors you got there.
I trusted a woman once, long ago. I was willing to give me right hand.
Your coin, body shaped.
Don't got me fucking right hand.
There it is.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
So, I know he, like, messes up, so am I actually gonna get clean shaven here? Aw. Yeah, give it to me.
So long.
I look like such an asshole now.
Watch it, Trad. No regrets, not your stuff.
Mutant!
I think we're in for rain.
Strength's gone.
Dum 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 dum.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Plague.
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
The plague.
Looking for something unusual.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worm's been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
What are you offering?
Wow, that was pretty exact. Gwent now.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Oh fuck, I didn't... Alright, whatever. I'm sure this will work out fine for me. Classic. getting interesting now. That's why you wait.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord. Freak!
Look
what I found!
So, how are things? About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my...
I did kind of want to see what they would say.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to
I gotta say, that looks
Marigold.
good. Why can't I have a cloak? I don't mean like me specifically. I could go out and buy a cloak, but, you know, when the fuck would I wear a cloak? When I'm cosplaying a vampire? Like, no.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Help me, poor fellow out.
Look what I found!
That's a pack.
You gotta chill, gotta ease up.
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide.
Alright. Hey, I'm back. I went to grab a drink and some snacks. Here, I'll open the drink now, so that way... Oof. I don't know, there's something about cracking a fucking cold one open during a game. Like, on a mic, I don't know, it's special.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Horrible times.
I don't know if the conversation was supposed to end there, but hold on. I want to do a couple of things. Quit to main menu. God damn, the load times just astonish me. My PlayStation is going to fucking die from just heat exhaustion. I don't know, I mean, like, honestly, this might be a little,
As the Emperor's spies told it, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Ugh. Those children are a plague.
Kisses your ass today.
oh yeah, I had forgotten what I was gonna say. Maybe because I'm a little bit tired. But I was gonna say, this might be a little mean of me to say, but like, the game kind of runs worse. So, like, that's ultimately better for the PlayStation 4 because it's less intensive. I don't know, it probably runs about the same. But man, I love this game. Alright, is this what I want to go for? Yeah.
You see what I
I don't know. I think it's classic. The only other thing I would maybe go for is like, I don't know. I do like the hood look. You end up matching with Triss. That's cute. Also, I think I'm going for a Triss romance on this playthrough. I don't know. I mean, like, if you're going for like the best playthrough, I mean, you gotta go with Yennefer. All right, that's Geralt's fucking wife. You know, not by marriage or not by you know, some kind of nonsense. No, like just like that. That's like the truth of the matter. You know, like Geralt is her husband and she is Geralt's wife. You know. Alright, they're meant to be. What are you laughing about? Don't laugh. Alright.
Mind the guards. They're worse than thugs.
Think we're in for rain. What will become of us under Radovid?
Well, another freak.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Alright. Let's get a haircut from you.
Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Alright. So I think the one I guarantee don't want is that one, so I'm gonna buy that one. Let's see what I get.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean?
What?
Not
You
what
just
you
gave
wanted?
me the same
Are
haircut
you cut
again,
and
man.
Coiffed? You are,
And even as even can be, I'd say.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahakan. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it.
Just not even gonna argue with him, Geralt. He literally, you didn't even cut my hair, asshole.
Satisfied customer always comes by again, hey?
Give me a haircut.
Alright.
So long.
You know, like, I kind of like this one. Like, it's almost great.
Oh, welcome back.
But it's like barely good.
Satisfied customer always comes by again, hey?
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
I don't know. I think with the right outfit, this could work. Hold on.
So long.
I think I'll keep this, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of just want to go back to the classic. The classic default. Hair up, long.
Wobbly. It's an overripe sheep's feet.
Yeah. Nah, I gotta go for the classic. Just doesn't sit right with me. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, welcome.
Give me a haircut.
Oh, welcome. Listen, I'm picky. I'm fickle about my hairstyles and choices. Loosely gathered, tied behind the head. Yeah, I mean that's just
So
the
long.
look.
Thinking punishable by death. Fuck me. The thinking customer will see right.
I doubt her man will ever be sober.
Like dung that flows to the
Bum,
sewers.
bum, bum.
Help a poor fellow out.
Alright.
Like dung that flows to
Looking
the
wobbly.
sewers. So the worst
It's
scum
overripe
flows
sheep's
into...
feet.
Ah, here crawls a
Bill
witcher.
is a
Look,
harsh man.
the
Best
corpse-like
not cause
visage,
any trouble
the
at the inn.
beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Also, this guy's fucking stupid. Like, the obvious retort is, well, I save people's souls, and you, meanwhile, allow them to live in sin and debauchery. You know, or something like that. You could have said something like that to that effect, and then, you know, Geralt could have been like, yeah, if you believe that sort of thing, if you're in the market to buy some bullshit.
The whole day wasted.
Alright. And as much as I like this armor, I think I'm going for that. Also, just give me that to hang on to. Oh, there they are. Alright, yeah.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse
This
where he
armor
belongs.
is fucking sweet.
Oh! Ah!
Now, I could do this all over again, or I could just go back to doing the main mission and save this for later, for another time. But I don't know, I don't mind. Alright, if you take a look at my live streams and you scroll down far enough, you'll see how many times I've played and replayed Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright, I've already played through this game, I played through this game like fully twice and pretty much one other time. Because like when I first got the game, I was super into it, it was really great. And then I put it down for a while, forgot about it. And then I came back after like
protects us. Gives monsters the shits.
I came back like months later, and like I was like literally at the end of the game. Like if I just had done a couple more missions, I would have finished it off. But I was like, damn, I don't remember anything about this game, so I replayed it and beat it all the way through.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
I gotta say, that's pretty fucked up. Like, that's the first time I've actually noticed that. You know, I would say I wonder what that says, but honestly, I don't want to know what that says.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing.
Look, I love looting, alright? I can't help myself. It's an addiction. There's just something so viscerally satisfying about looting and getting all the stuff. I don't know. I do understand that is just like a me thing.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Oops, I did it again. But, yeah, I don't know. I remember distinctly watching, like, Nakey Jakey's video on The Last of Us Part 2. Honestly, I have a lot of problems with that video. But, that is, you know, just my opinion on it, and, you know. Sometimes you have differing
Never knew how to
opinions
drop 'em
than
on the
other
floor.
people. But no, like one thing he complained about is like, oh my god, so much of this game is just looting. You're gonna want to turn on the auto loot feature with how much looting you do, and like you know, I'm gonna be honest, like I love The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 is fantastic, but I don't know, like one of my favorite things to do in that game is just loot. You know, you do the loot shuffle in the original game too, where you just kind of go around and grab shit, and it's fun. I like grabbing stuff.
The Rose of Remembrance, all dried up.
All right.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
I don't know why, but that's really funny to me. Just Geralt being like, "Oh, a hairbrush? Only Trish uses a hairbrush like this. Like, what's so special about this hairbrush?"
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Been to Vizima. The word is, it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
That ain't real fire. Nuh-uh. It is too. They just smear ash on their lips first. That's why it don't hurt.
Also, I don't know why, but I enjoy the camera just sort of hanging back.
You seen the new waitresses?
You can try it at home
Worth
later.
seeing.
I'd find tomorrow.
Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
I must need someone to show them around Novigrad.
You read my mind.
He's a nobody, a yokel who crawled out of a hole. Had some luck at the races, now he thinks he's nobility.
And her lad deals Fiztech.
There we go.
Good! Pickpocket!
Any needs, Master?
Nothing like following a guy around,
Next.
So buckwheat millet, they said. It'll pay off, they said.
To be fair, I don't have to do
I
this.
don't believe it. Holy moly, you're a scary one.
Look him. Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone! Arms for the poor.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian, it's unhealthy.
Oh, interesting.
They say the income tax for trading companies is to rise,
just like that.
Is this the same dude? That is the same dude just talking to himself. Oh, who knows? Maybe they're twins. I don't know. I will say it's a very like boring thing to do to point out like inconsistencies in a game where it's like, ah, yes, the limitations of this being a video game are apt and apparent, but like I don't know. I do kind of like different ideas and like theories you can craft from that, because like say for example, like the fact that like you know the townspeople of most places kind of repeat themselves. What the fuck happened there? God damn. I was just talking and the screen was tearing itself apart. It doesn't want to hear me fucking yap for any longer. But I'm gonna yap like a little dog because I'm a little bitch. But no shit. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, no. I like the idea that like kind of either like Geralt doesn't like remember most of these random people, so you kind of just see him repeat because they sort of all fade into the background, become one amorphous blob, a collective kind of.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
Ah.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Oh! What are you playing at? My bestie?
But yeah,
Fancy a fuck?
say what? Who the fuck just said that? What a weird thing to say. I mean, I suppose it's direct and to the point, but still. But yeah, that or it's like, you know, it's like a story, because like Dandelion narrates the whole game very annoyingly in typical Dandelion fashion. But no, that like they're all just kind of like background characters, you know. They don't have much importance. All right, well let's see what happens if I knock on the door.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
What are you offering? wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Yeah, there we go. See, sorry, Vess, but you're getting cut for your commander. Alright. Look at this guy having roach. Think I'll keep that guy. Oh, baby. I'm set. Alright, go right ahead. Oh, it's over. Oh, you think that affects me, huh? You think you did a smart thing there, did you? Huh? Kind of half tempted to just use the Scourge now, but I don't know. Maybe I hold out, get something real good. Oh, that's fine by me. Million years, do you think that you can beat me in Gwent? Whoops, I almost forfeited the game. Don't want to do that. See, so kind of curious, do I get a different card now? I do, I got a ghoul this time.
What ails you?
Can't see out one either.
Him as rain.
Look what I found!
Thank you, man.
Recipe.
Right miracle you've worked.
Did you get it?
I'd like
It's
to
lying in the street.
Convince
So I
those
took
knaves
it.
on the city council
You look
that
me
spells
straight
are
in the
not
eyes and
needed on a
lied,
whim,
just like your
but
pa.
positively
You're a good
indispensable.
lad.
Now go play. Mummy's got to
scared
get
of
some
me.
sleep before
In
she
that
goes to
case,
work.
Please convey
Aw.
that if any of them should fall
Admit
ill, he
to
can stick his
yourself.
head in the flames of the
Oh,
eternal
I
fire.
just
Now,
wanted
bring me some rest.
So,
nothing.
how are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide. About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See, you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? A man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Your white hair, an aberration resulting from deviation from the norms during the trial of the grasses.
Eight at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to adjust to a good position where they toss the leftovers.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Well?
I gotta say, I didn't realize that this outfit changed up her hair as well. Gave her more, like, jewelry. That's cool. But also, like, this is, like, the most obvious, like, sorceress outfit. Like, I'm just saying, I see you walking past, even with that hood, I'm like, hey, that's a sorceress. That's one of them witches. Like, not that I would turn you in or anything, but, you know. It's very obvious.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say.
I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbor.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
I'll be honest, I will say though, I did romance Triss the very first time I played the game. Because, like, I don't know, Triss is great. Oh, damn. Now, I like Yennefer and Geralt a bit better. But, Triss is great. Damn, this router is one tough fucker. Well?
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Lever.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
God, how are you not gonna love this man? I love this man. He's the best. Just like the delivery of that too is so great. It'll do wonders for my complexion. Oh man. You know, gonna be honest, it's debatable if The Witcher 3 is like my favorite game. Back when I first played it, I would have said for sure. But like, oh, I don't know. Geralt is like one of my favorite characters though. He's definitely like top 3. But like honestly right now I would say he's my favorite character ever. Like I love Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan is fantastic. I love Harry in Disco Elysium, but he's a bit of a blank slate. Kim from Disco Elysium is also fantastic. But I don't know. Just the amount of love I have in my heart for Geralt is extreme.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh, I love Geralt.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pala like yours?
He is my favorite pretty boy.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine, a full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez. plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you're safe and sound. And...
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I will kill you! Get him from both sides! You killed him!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me, duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Alright, doing the house quest. God damn. Getting all sorts of notifications. Alright. Yeah, I can either save up one more ability point and get that one, or I get this one now. I think I'll save up for that one.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic, and last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Okay, he should not say that line of dialogue. Because, like, he literally just went, oh, you have two swords, you're a witcher. And then immediately goes, oh, two swords, is that in case one breaks? I don't know, that's the problem with big games like this.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away.
Alright, hey Geralt, couldn't help but notice you went for your steel sword? Like, did you think that was like a child? Were you going to stab the child?
It's just a dream. Wake up.
Or I don't know. I would assume godlings are vulnerable to silver rather than steel, but I don't know. Maybe steel works just as well.
The attic.
Ooh, dramatic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Yep, that is blood. Didn't spill it.
Stop. Go away. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room is blocked.
The folly of looting everything. Sometimes you go down a ladder you don't want to.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it. Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
Oh, cringe, Geralt. Alright?
I won't!
This little child is way more base than you. Alright? Because, you know what? She hates landlords, she hates bankers, alright? They're awful. You, meanwhile, you're like, but capitalism. Shut up, Geralt. Let's make a deal. Alright? Like a true capitalist. Fuck you, goddamn libertarian piece of shit, Geralt.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
No, that's such a cute interaction. See, Geralt, you gotta be nicer often.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, you bourgeoisie fuck.
Ooh. Oh.
I've got a piece of a racehorse.
Don't!
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
One drink, all I had. Any man will tell you that. We'll see.
I believe I see a challenger who seeks
I'll
to
make you weep, blood!
White head like a mouse.
Mustn't think like that.
You're dreaming here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy, and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For God's know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Jennifer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker? The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Aw. What a nice scene.
No last tastes as sweet as the first back in.
You're letting the man to step in the mud for working men.
On the guards, the worst of the drugs.
Yeah, hold on. I don't think I've talked to you yet.
When I'm done with you,
You frightened me.
your kidneys.
Yes, handsome.
What'll it be?
There we go.
What are you serving? Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Alright. Well, that's done and dealt with.
What's it gonna be? I don't want to die!
Stop staring, you'll jinx our work.
Ever fight a witcher?
Damn.
What it?
Farewell.
I don't want to die!
Steak.
So rough.
No discounts, no credit.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
So I'll be honest, I'm watching Johnny Two Cellos' video on the Spider-Man PS4 game, and goddamn, I'm so excited for Spider-Man 2. Like, oh man, that's gonna be an instant buy for me. I gotta start working on Baldur's Gate 3. I gotta stop putting it off. I don't know, I'm bad. I just gotta sit down and I gotta do something.
Snake eyes. Got a snake
Snake eyes. Tell you what, Geralt's snake eyes are the only eyes I want to see. The only snake eyes.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. I'll never come back, you stinking scadges!
All we wanted was...
The black ones are
Don't
chasing
give a
gorillas
flying
round
fuck
the
what you
Gwent
wanted.
woods.
Get!
Overgrad safe.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Come on!
Me! Leave it to me!
Pathetic. He killed him!
Cloud of freaks.
That's it, you're in for it!
Keep it together, lads!
Now! Reminds me of a piece of floor.
Yeah, almost like we never left Birkin.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar in some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
I wonder if there's anything upstairs. Loot. Oh god. My loot addiction, it'll never be sated. I'll never be free from all this loot. Alright, stop it now. Stop looting, you gremlin. Want to do a little more. No, you must not loot, alright? It's wrong and it's unnecessary. You're on New Game Plus. What are you even gonna do with all the stuff? You're just gonna have it clog up your inventory for no reason. But what if I need it? But what if I find something I need, huh? What if the boss is gonna be defeated by some alcohol and water? You never know. You never know. But you do know. You beat the game. You know. But you never know. I just want to loot a little, you know. And by little, I mean absolutely everything. Anything that's not nailed down, I'm taking. I'm bringing it into my collection of things and stuff. And nobody can stop me. Not even myself. Alright. Yeah, I think that's just a door. Oh, I'm getting that loot. Oh, game, if you know me, you know I'm getting that loot. Alright, anyway. On to the thing I'm actually supposed to get.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door. Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Gwahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
All right.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Junior claims you agreed to pay him.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women...
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know.
Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor, who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
You don't look at all like other Dwarven.
A day like all others.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
By the way, I will say one thing I love about this fella is that, you know.
Any better?
So you're
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Alright. I think I'm good for now. But I am hoping to play some cards.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Also, I gotta say, like, that's such a good scene, you know? Because Geralt, while being a little, like, weirded out, he doesn't judge, he doesn't really care. He's just like, huh, alright. Yeah, why not? Oh, look at that. We're matching. All right. I'll end my turn here. Fuck. I'm beat. I've been vanquished. Oh man. I'll tell you what, something that really sucks about YouTube, especially on mobile, is when you go to like click on a YouTube channel link and that takes you to the desktop version. And it's like, ah. Alright.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Maybe some other time. I'm here to challenge you at Gwent. Rematch me right now.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
clear as the eternal fire.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause,
Pains all the way to God.
Right.
Their own farts never seem to stink, but don't be
Oh.
fooled.
Deepest apologies.
Ah!
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. A rat.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar! That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not. How do you know? Mum says that.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Did you get your scruffula?
Stop it! Why are your eyes so strange?
Arms for bread, please, good folk.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out more. Draw out, it sounds like a bay. Wait. You know, subliminal message.
Oh my.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
This baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding now. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Think I'll take the gray mare.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horse is a saddle. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Let's go!
Sick of it.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of!
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
I gotta say, that's really interesting. Oh. I'll return with you, Mr. Man.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my brother came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house. Greatest to the imagination of a drunk tree. She never lies about seeing you.
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll learn it. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ever fight a witcher?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute.